You are about to hear one of the most baffling cold cases in history, the Dyatlov Pass Incident, a story of 9 hikers who vanished in the Russian wilderness, only to be found in conditions that defy logic. Prepare yourself, because this happened. It was the winter of 1959. In the vast, frozen landscape of the Ural Mountains, 9 experienced Russian hikers set out on a difficult expedition. They were led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov, and their goal was Mount Otorten. All of them were seasoned trekkers. They knew the risks. They understood the cold. They never reached their destination. In fact, they never made it off the mountain. The last photo taken by the group was on February 1st. After that, silence. Weeks later, a search party located their campsite. The tent was still standing, but it had been slashed open from the inside. Inside, boots and winter gear were untouched. It was as if something had terrified the group so completely that they fled into the brutal, negative 30-degree night in their socks. Investigators soon found 5 bodies scattered across the snow, 1.5 miles from the tent. Their hands were bruised. Their injuries suggested they had climbed trees. They had died from hypothermia. The discovery of the other 4 hikers, months later, is what truly sealed this case as an impossible mystery. These bodies were found buried beneath 15 feet of snow, and their injuries were catastrophic. One hiker had a fractured skull, another a broken chest cavity, and most disturbing of all, one young woman was found missing her tongue, her eyes, and part of her lip. There was no sign of a struggle. The official report concluded that the fatal damage was inflicted by an unknown compelling force. An unknown compelling force. To this day, no one truly knows what happened. So what could have caused such horror? The official inquiry offered no closure, but decades of speculation have resulted in 3 leading theories. Theory number 1, the Slab Avalanche. A thin sheet of snow slid down the mountain, slicing the tent. The hikers cut their way out, and in their confusion, panic set in. This explains the internal tent damage, but it does not explain the extreme internal injuries, or the missing tongue. Theory number 2, infrasound. Gale force winds hitting the mountain peak could have created a low-frequency sound, inaudible, yet capable of inducing intense panic and irrational fear. It drove them from the tent, convinced they were in danger, but it fails to account for the radiation traces found on some of their clothing. Theory number 3, the most sinister, military involvement. Locals reported seeing strange flying lights on the night of the incident. Was this a secret weapons test? A burst of an unknown propellant causing disfigurement? And the government simply covered it up with the compelling force conclusion. Every theory fails somewhere. Every answer creates 3 more questions. The truth remains buried beneath the snow and the Soviet secrecy. An unknown compelling force. To this day, no one truly knows what happened. Which theory do you find most believable? Let us know in the comments below, and subscribe for more chilling mysteries.